In this game, you have to make a car to go through this insane course. You'll buy blocks, fuel tanks, and even monster truck wheels in order to get through the insane jumps that are in the course. And today, I am making the best car in the game that makes me hundreds of dollars every single trip. But before I do that, I need to make some money. So let's start building my car. Alright, so currently this is the only thing that they give us. It's literally just a single plank with a chair and a gas tank, and we're gonna have to put an engine in the front in order to make it go. Let's go ahead, let's get driving. And it has a bunch of statistics in the bottom left, the studs per second and the amount of fuel that we are using. So we are already out of fuel, so we are going to need to probably get some more gas, and it costs $60 in order to get gas. So unfortunately we can't do that right now. So let's just go ahead, keep on driving. I kind of just want to see how much stuff I can really get, like, before I get into the actual course. Let's buy a block. All right, let's buy just a block. Put it like right there. So I have a little something to hold me while I kind of go down this entire track. All right, I think after this drive we will have enough for another gas tank. Hopefully with another gas tank we'll be able to make it a little bit farther, because one gas tank is definitely not doing enough. Yeah, we have $65 now. Go ahead, buy the gas tank, put it on the back right here. Bam, there we go. Head into the driver's seat. Now we have double the fuel. You can see in the bottom left we had 8 before, but hey, now we're actually not doing too bad. We actually made it 453 studs. All right, there we go. Another $44. We can buy another gas tank. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll also buy a slab, just so we have a place to put it on. Let's go ahead, put it on the back right there. We'll add a gas tank there too. Bam, hop into the driver's seat. I'm pretty sure there are some weird physics with this game, so I do kind of have to disperse the weight a little bit better than I was before probably. But let's just go ahead and see how far we can make it with just this simple little dinky old car. Alright, slowing down now. $67, not too bad. Let's go ahead, we'll do that a couple more times and then see what other stuff we can actually get with all of this money. Alright, we are coming up on our third go at this now of making about $67 every single time. Now we're up to $280, you can see on the left. Let's go ahead, see what now we can buy. We can go ahead and buy 2 extra engines. That'll be very, very good. And ooh, we're $10 off from getting 2 more wheels. Just go ahead, get some more slabs, I would say, so that way we can kind of build out our car a little bit more. And let me actually go ahead, pick up some stuff so that way I can kind of reshape how the car kind of looks for the most efficient kind of build. And after messing with it a little bit, this is the car that we are left with right now. We got the seat that is facing the actual wrong way. I can't figure out how to rotate things yet. And then we got the 4 different wheels on the side, as well as a nice place that we can just sit in. All right, let's go ahead and give this thing a little bit of a drive. Let's see how it kind of goes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Hold on, this is not working how I want it to. Alright, so I messed around with it a little bit, and I figured out that you have to basically rotate the wheels into the actual platform in order to make it. And you can see now, if I start going, I really start going. We are absolutely flying. We are at 100 studs a second, and now we are getting $86 every single trip. So that is not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead, rack up some money with this and see what we can build with all of these stuff that we can buy with the money that we're going to make from this. All right, let's give it one last try here. Now we are going to be up to another $80. That's going to give us $773. What can we buy now? We can buy an efficient gas tank, or we can buy some good wheels. I think let's go ahead, buy a couple of slabs first. Let's just buy out the entire stock. We'll add some regular blocks on top of that. We'll buy a couple bigger gas tanks, and then I think that should be good for right now. Let's go ahead, kind of situate all of this stuff a little bit better. We'll put the bigger gas tanks on these edges, and then the smaller gas tanks like this. And let's go ahead, give it a drive now, see how far we can actually get with this thing. Like I said before, the controls are still a little bit wonky. This is the first time that we're going to be hitting this jump. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh wow, we actually stuck the landing, and we are still going. Oh my goodness. You know, our weight distribution might not be the best, but boy, can this thing absolutely crush this course so far. With this method, we are pretty much making $100 every single trip, which is definitely going to help us get a lot better stuff. And I mean, yeah, almost 200 studs, or $200, sorry. I think we were traveling like 2,000 studs even. But yeah, this is definitely taking us a little bit better of a distance. And yeah, $180 is not too shabby. We're now at $805. Let's go ahead. Let's see what other stuff we can get. We can get a V6 engine, and let's first get some good wheels. You know, I want some nice sturdy wheels. Go ahead, add these on. I wonder how I actually want to do this. Let's just go ahead and kind of extend this a bit, just like that. We'll add some of these wheels onto the end, just like this. We'll add the nice supportive wheels to the back. And then we still have room for one more good wheel. Let's just go ahead, kind of put it like right there. Actually, from what I've learned from the past, that is not going to be good. Let's go ahead, just drive like this. Oh wow, okay, we are getting it feels a lot better to control than before. Hopefully this jump doesn't cause us any problems. We do flip a little bit. Let's go ahead, get it stabilized, and yeah, that really is what killed us right there. All right, we aren't getting as much money as we were before, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of like revitalize all of our like tools so that we can kind of keep it lightweight, keep everything nice and stable. And yeah, let's go ahead, redesign the car a little bit. Go ahead, buy a bunch of slabs, buy a couple engines and one more good wheel, and let's go ahead and get to building. All right, let's start with a line down the middle, do it across a little bit, just like this. Now we're looking a little bit better. Let's go ahead, add our engines to each corner, kind of just like that. We'll add our good wheels to the end. We'll add our driver's seat right up here. We'll get the big gas tanks just like this, and we'll add 2 gas tanks like these to the sides. And then we'll just do 2 engines like this, and then a wheel kind of on each side. And actually, let me go ahead and move one of these gas cans and each of the positions of these. All right, and there we go. Now, this car is not looking too shabby. Let's go ahead, give it a drive. All right, the turning does feel pretty good so far. Let's go ahead, just keep on moving. See, how does it handle the jump? Okay, it handles the jump pretty well. We do run out of gas though, so that is going to be an issue. Let's go ahead. We can buy another big gas tank. I don't want to add it to like one side or another. Let's go ahead, add it to the front. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get going now. We'll see kind of how this goes for us. All right, let's go ahead and rack up some money with this car, so that way we can, you know, continue on getting some pretty cool items. All right, so once again, I changed how the car kind of looks. I made it so that way it's a little bit more compact. Let's go ahead, give it a test drive. This is just so that way it kind of makes it a little bit lighter. So hopefully we can go a little bit further with just a little bit less fuel. And already, I think it's kind of like being a lot better than it was before. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did not make it this far with my previous design. Let's go ahead. We have a decent amount of money. I want to get another big gas tank. And let's go ahead and buy a V6 engine. Go ahead and see how that kind of runs. Let's go ahead, replace one of these with it. So we'll put the V6 engine in, just like that. And then, can we get more good wheels? Yeah, we can get one more good wheel. We'll go ahead, put the good wheel in just like that. Put a regular wheel with it. And let's go ahead, give it a drive. Whoa, okay, we are moving with this V8 engine. Oh my goodness. And I don't actually think I put in the extra fuel, so I need to remember to do that. And yeah, wow, okay. That is definitely going to be a little bit better. Yeah, we didn't even put in the bigger gas tank. So let's go ahead, add that in just like that. Give it a drive. See how far this can get us now. All right, it handles the jump pretty well. Definitely not going to complain about that. I think this is our new record, $200 in one single drive. That definitely is going to be really good for us. Not going to lie at all. Yeah, once again, we're getting probably to the $200 mark, and it's honestly not even that bad so far. Let's go ahead. What can we get with all of this better stuff? We can go ahead and get another good wheel, so we can put that kind of in to the side right here. And then what else can we get? It looks like that we can get a monster wheel and a super gas tank and a V8 engine as opposed to a V6. But we actually can't afford that right now, which is okay. But let's go ahead. I wonder what more we could really do right now. I say let's just rack up some money, see what we can get, and wait for some stuff in the shop to reset so that we can make this car even better. All right, let's see how far we can go on this last one. Can we get over the second hump? Yes, we can, and another $200. So now we are at $1,900 to work with. Let's go ahead, check to see what we can get. We can get 2 monster wheels. That pretty much eats up all of our money, but hey, I will definitely take it. Ooh, we can also get some carbon fiber slabs, so that way our car is a little bit lighter. Let me go ahead, do another trip real quick, and then we'll modify the car so that way it is a little bit lighter, as well as, you know, these bigger tires that we just got. We'll go ahead and slap them on. I think I might actually... Ooh, if I actually get to 200, yeah, nice. I think that was all that we need. Let's go ahead, buy the 2 carbon fiber slabs that are in the shop. Very nice. Let's go ahead and add these to our collection. I think the monster wheel would go very well just being like right here. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that would be good. Let's go ahead, add the good wheels in place of these regular wheels. And then we'll go ahead and replace 2 of these slabs in the middle. If I can actually get in there, nice. Go ahead and replace them with the brand new carbon fiber slabs that we did just get. Just so that way they are a little bit lighter on the entire load. And yeah, this thing is looking pretty crazy right now. Let's go ahead, give it a drive. Let's see how these monster truck wheels are going to do us. I do also definitely feel a little bit lighter. Ooh, unlucky bounce there. We still do have a good amount of like fuel going into that final kind of section, so maybe we can even get to the next section with this. All right, I definitely think that this is our new record. $230 is definitely pretty good. Let's just go ahead and keep it going. I definitely think that we need more fuel. I think fuel is the thing that we are struggling with kind of the most right now. Ooh, other than these unfortunate bounces, geez. Because yeah, I mean, we are now absolutely clearing where we were getting last time. We definitely just need a little bit more fuel to keep us going. Let's go ahead and see what the shop has for us in terms of extra fuel stuff. We can get some bigger gas tanks. Ooh, we can get an efficient gas tank for $650. That will definitely be pretty good. And I want to go ahead and switch around how the kind of way this looks, basically. So let's go ahead, put these 2 kind of more into the middle for a little bit better weight. All right, very nice. And I think kind of out here just at the back, let's add an extra slab and then the efficient gas tank, so that way we can get more fuel. I'm pretty sure that gives us 50 more fuel, and I'm pretty sure that it doesn't actually cause us any extra weight to our back end, because yeah, going off that jump, that seems like it was before. Oh no. Okay, we were able to end up stabilizing, which is good. I want to see how far we can get up this mountain. Okay. Oh wow, okay. We actually were almost able to make it up the entire thing, and I think we made about $250 from that. Let's go ahead, grind this out a little bit so that we can get a little bit more money, and hopefully we can upgrade our car even more soon. Oh my goodness. That time we were able to make it so much further. We can actually see what's next. Oh, it looks like that there's a really big drop. Okay, we were able to get $300 from that time. Let's go ahead and keep on grinding it. so we can continue to make some pretty crazy money. All right, I went ahead and bought 2 more bigger gas tanks, so that way hopefully we can get over that extra little edge. Oh, I actually only bought 1 more. Wow, I thought I bought 2 more. That's embarrassing. Let's go ahead and see with this extra gas tank if we are actually able to make it all the way to the next area. Let's make sure that we don't spin out right after that jump. And we still have about 80 fuel heading into this nice uphill incline. Hopefully we can actually make it all the way there. And it looks like that we're gonna be able to. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. That definitely was a huge drop. $360 though, definitely not too bad at all. Okay, we can get another big gas tank. Can't get a V6 engine yet. Let's actually just go. Ooh, we can also buy another monster wheel. I definitely want to do that. So let's just real quick get enough money for that. Go through one more time. All right, off the big jump once again. Will we stick the landing? No, we actually land straight on our head. But we do get $350 from it. Let's go ahead, buy the V6 engine and the bigger gas tank. And we actually have to do it 3 more times if we want the monster truck wheel. All right, we should be able to have enough. Hopefully it's still in stock. Yes, it is. All right, nice. We are able to get that. Ooh, there also are more carbon fiber slabs that I do want to get. Let's go ahead, keep on going, keep on generating that money so that we can get that, because those are going to help a ton. All right, now we have $819. Let's go ahead, buy all of these carbon fiber slabs. Let's buy the carbon fiber blocks too. We can't get too many of them, but those aren't in the shop too often. So I want to make sure that I am, getting them whenever I can. All right, and now let's go ahead, remove these wheels. Let's add the monster wheels to each of these ends right here. I want to go ahead, put the other 2 monster wheels kind of behind, just like this. We'll add a couple of good wheels to the center right here. 1 V8 right here, and then we will put the other one right here. And let's go ahead and add 2 extra big gas tanks to the end right there. Nice. This is coming together pretty well. Let's go ahead, give it a drive. All right, I mean, we are absolutely crushing the course so far. I mean, making it up this hill, we're just coming at it with really high speeds. And we actually do have some fuel heading into this last part, which we didn't even have before, to be fair. Definitely gonna have to work on sticking the landing a little bit better. And also just like the overall handling, because these monster truck wheels are making it incredibly fast. Go ahead, buy another V6 engine to put at the front right here. Hopefully this doesn't cause us to like have too much power up here. And I honestly am not even sure if these extra ones are going. Okay, wow, we are getting some crazy speeds. Make sure we don't spin out completely. Nice. All right, let's keep it going. And I notice whenever I go over the top, I'm kind of nosediving, which means that there's too much to my fronts, I think is what that means. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully we can kind of figure out how we can stick the landing a little bit better. And also something I forgot to add is the carbon fiber slabs. I wanted to do that. I wanted to add them in. Go ahead, add 2 right here, 1 and 2. We'll add the good wheel back on, and then we'll add another 2 on each side, just like that. Hopefully this means that we are a little bit lighter, and yeah, I think we are already going a little bit faster than we were before. So already looking pretty good purchase on my part, I would say. All right, let's go ahead and see how the jump handles it with our new carbon fiber one. And yeah, we are definitely tilting forward a lot less now. So hopefully we can use that kind of to our advantage. And I think, honestly, the next thing that we need is just a little bit more fuel. Let's head back to the parts shop. We can get another big gas tank. We'll go ahead, push that out for this one up front. Nice, we'll do it like that. And then honestly, since we are kind of front heavy, I would say, go ahead, add an extra little gas tank, and then the efficient gas tank all the way at the back here. So hopefully it will be a little bit better handling. All right, we can buy another V6 engine and actually another efficient gas tank. So let's go ahead, add that. This time we'll add it to the front, just so that way it's like completely balanced. Go ahead, add that here. We'll add the extra V6 engine right on here. Bang. All right, let's give it a drive, see how good we can do. Hopefully we can make it all the way to the top and over with a little bit more fuel than we had before, and see how well we handle this nosedive. Still a little bit front heavy, I think. Overall not too great. We do end with a little bit more fuel, so that is looking promising. All right, I think to end off this video, I am going to destroy my car and kind of rebuild it from the ground up. Hopefully we can get an absolutely crazy car to end off this video. Go ahead, see what I can come up with once I am able to actually see how many parts we are working with.
A few moments later.
After a lot of time of debating, I have finally created the best car. And here it is. This thing is equipped with every single fuel tank that I could have bought, as well as my 2 monster wheels on the front, 2 on the back, good wheels all along these sides, and motors along with them. Let's go ahead, test this thing out, and see how far I can get with it. All right, here we go. You can see I am already absolutely flying. This thing should be able to go super fast. I have V6 engines all lined up all throughout. This thing is absolutely insane, but the real test is to see how it will handle the jump and afterwards. So handling the jump, able to do it. Ooh, not able to land on its feet, unfortunately, but that does not stop it, and we end with a final stud count of about 4,362 overall. Not too bad. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did like this video and want to see more, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new, as it really does help me out a lot. Anyways, that's enough from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.